Welcome to the Second Time Around podcast with LaShawn and Michaela Mims, a weekly conversation about love, life, and marriage from the perspective of a couple who are taking the journey a second time around.
But I thank God in all I lost, I found you. As I give you this ring, just know you're my greatest blessing. All the good and the bad will make this love true.
Hey, family. You have reached the greatest place on earth, and it is the second time around. I am your co-host, LaShawn Mims. You know, I am a husband, father, grandfather of three amazing grandchildren.
Yes.
Don't even let me tell you that this little one-year-old is walking now. He is walking. He took his first steps this week. Praise God for that. But look at here. I also am the pastor of Judah Fellowship Church in Elk Grove. But family, I am not alone. I got a very, very beautiful co-host with me. I think she cute. Miss Lady, tell him who you are.
Well, my name is Michaela Mims. I am a wife. I am a mama. I am a Mimi to three amazing babies. Y'all, my boos, my two older boos, one went to kindergarten and the other one started pre-K, and then my little bitty is walking. My babies are they growing up, and it makes Mimi a little sad, but not only am I their Mimi, I am a licensed marriage and family therapist out here in these Elk Grove, California streets, and I am the pastor's wife. I don't know why I have a hard time with that, but I don't know what to call myself. I feel like if you put a label on yourself, it's a little
All right. You work through it, baby. You work through it, whatever it may be.
presumptuous. Ooh, big word.
Cool.
I'm going to figure it out. Okay,
like
that's
I said
who I am.
before, you have reached the Second Time Around podcast. We are excited to have you. Let me just say right off the bat, we are so sorry for the last couple of weeks. You know what? That COVID got us. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, my baby calls it the vid.
The vid.
It got us. Tackled me, threw me down on the bed, said, "Don't get up." So we are just feeling better now.
Listen.
So we are back once again. We're here today.
Jesus.
We want to talk about anytime, any place, keeping the fun and romance alive. Yes, this is our 10th year being married. Woo-wee, praise God. Told my wife the other day, I had to pray to God, say, help me, because I ain't really been this far in a good marriage. Ooh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. Didn't mean to say that like that. No offense. Okay, let me get a disclaimer.
So maybe we should give the disclaimer.
Say this. In no way, in no fashion is anything that we talk about a dig at the last marriages that we had, to the Mr. and the Mrs. We have children, we have grandchildren. So we have matured beyond compare now. We realize that some things might have been their fault, some things were our fault. We take a 50-50 blame. Let me tell you something, folks. We're going to tell the truth. Can I say what I always say? And if y'all know it, you can say it along with me. The truth don't need no crutches. All right.
But I do think it's important to say, honey, that what might sound like a dig might just be a hard truth.
Because sometimes the truth is hard.
So,
now,
yeah.
I shared a little bit. You shared.
Listen.
You know what I'm saying? I share a little bit. You shared a bit. Some of that was your fault. Some of that was fault. But you know what? If it was your fault, you got to take the blame. All right. So just wanted to say that. Right.
Let's get into it. When we gonna get to the good part?
You know, we feeling better now.
Down to the good part, good part. Sorry. When we gonna get to it? Right,
Yeah,
'cause,
but we better.
still a
We're a
little
lot
right
better
here
than
in
what
my
we
nose,
was.
but
Yeah,
I'm well.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anytime, any
Listen, thank
place,
you, Jesus.
keeping the fun and the
Thank you.
romance alive. Baby, let me ask you right off the rip, what are some of the things that you do to keep this
Mhm.
relationship with, Mr. Mims fun and exciting?
Mm, I don't know why I paused. I don't know. I think the big thing in our relationship, we have a lot of good times that we laugh, and sometimes we laugh at things, and
Mm,
if we were to tell people what we were laughing about,
true.
they would be like, "That's not funny." But I think the biggest thing is we both have good senses of humor, and we've developed the ability kinda we play well off of each other, but I think the other thing, in addition to that, is I try hard to make sure that you know that I care about you and that I genuinely like you as a person, and sometimes that means going in your office and I might do a little dance and you're like, "What are you doing? Why? Why are you in here doing that?" And then we just start laughing, or I may come in your office or wherever you are, and I just will just flop down on you and just get my hugs in. And then here's the kicker, which I think drives you crazy because I'm silly with it. If you come through that door and I am with a client, I will wait. Soon. That's right, y'all. I said soon. SOONT. Soon. Soon as I'm done, the first thing I'm going to do is go, homie, you're home. Come sugar me. Come sugar me, boo.
There may be some truth to that.
Is that true or not true?
Oh, it's
Sir, you
true,
just
it's
said the
true.
truth don't need no
Okay.
crutches. So is it true or not
Had to stand
true?
up straight if it don't need crutches.
Thank you. Now, come on, Cletus. So I think for me that's one of the things or a few of the things that I do because I want you to know when you
Mhm.
come home, I am so excited. So excited to have you home. Now, the only time that don't happen is, if you work late and sister might be asleep. I don't,
Yeah,
once it get dark outside, I don't do too good.
that also needs no crutches. Right.
That is a truth,
Yeah.
right?
I think for me, my
Facts.
dear, I try my best
Hmm.
to let you know that you are loved and cared for every day. Every single moment of the day, I try to do that. If that may
Yes.
be just coming to where you are right now, folks, my wife is, Green Thumb Kayla. She then turned our whole back yeah, then turned our whole backyard into,
Farmer Michaela.
sustainable food and different things in our backyard,
Yeah,
which
vegetable.
let me say
I'm tired
this,
of getting bad
I'm not
tomatoes from
really
the
mad
grocery
at,
store.
but she does go out there every 5 minutes. So, if you
Yeah.
don't hear her in a minute, just know that she went down there to check on the cantaloupes and the tomatoes and stuff. So, that is something that she's doing.
And the
Yeah,
basil and the
all that.
jalapenos and
The
the
whole produce
cucumbers.
aisle.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All of it.
So, I try my best
The
to,
whole
go
salad.
out and say, "Hey, how you doing? How's the things going?" And show her love that way. Now, I'm not gonna get in there and be putting on a hat and gloves and shovel and all that. That ain't my thing.
You know what? No, that's not
You're telling too much
100%
already.
accurate because when
I see
I
this
was
is not
gone
going well
to
already.
Woman Evolve, no, I'm not. I'm
Give me my
trying to give you
credit.
your
Yeah, okay, so
credit, sir.
my credit.
When I went to Woman Evolve, a few days before, he helped me and I showed him what to water, when to water, how to tell with the meter if it needed water or didn't need water. I did all the fertilizing. He helped me with that. And when I came back, y'all, my garden was looking like chef's kiss, honey. The cantaloupe plant had just
Mhm.
started growing and doing all kind of stuff. And so you may not be the everyday person, but you have come outside with me a couple of times. And quite honestly, sir, to me, it's those types of things that you do that really, really make an
He's got
impact.
the Midas touch.
What'd she say?
Everything
Oh
he
Lord, what's
touched
her name?
turned to
Paula Abdul.
gold. Woo! Ah, ah,
No, no, I was going to
he got the Midas touch. Okay, sorry.
No,
I went Midnight Star.
I
I'm
was going
sorry.
Paula Abdul. It's just the way that you love me. I went Paula Abdul.
Okay,
Is it
okay.
the way that you
I
love
grew up a
me?
little further down in the
Yes.
inner city.
I
All
went
right.
old
Oh,
school
okay.
Laker girls
Okay.
on you. See? See? See?
So
Now you know you wrong for that.
I do think it
I did
is
grow up in the
very
burbs, though.
important for you as individuals, as couples, single, married, searching,
Mhm.
looking, starting over, to have that love, have that concern for somebody, even if it may be a friend, you know.
Mm.
"You say she's just a friend,
Mhm. Mhm.
you got what I
Uh-oh. Oh,
need." Okay.
baby, you
So, yeah, that is
got what
so
I
important, but here's the other part about that, baby.
Rest
It's also
well.
spiritual.
Rest well
It's
to
also
that guy.
spiritual. It's spiritual to have fun.
Hmm?
Do you know laughter is a ministry in
Yeah.
itself?
Yes.
Fun is a ministry in itself.
Mhm, mhm.
And I think that
Facts.
we should not lose sight of that.
It is. It is.
That's especially when you get into
Mm-mm.
those double digits
Mm-mm.
of being married, of being together. Don't ever lose sight of that this is also a ministry. Sometimes we are in tears
Yes.
laughing about things that happen. Yes.
Hurt.
I think
My
during this
side
time that
hurt.
we were sick, we might have coughed through some
I'm
things.
choking.
Yeah, and I cannot laugh now,
We
because
sure
I'll start
did.
coughing.
We
So I
sure
gotta keep
did.
it, right here, yeah. But
Right.
we coughed through some
Right.
stuff.
But we sure did.
Yeah, yeah.
I think the cough made it even funnier because we were trying to laugh and couldn't laugh. But you know what? I think also it's important to look at, I mean, what's the difference between the relationship that we're in now and the previous relationship? And sidebar, just a nod to what you said, because we're in double digits. We just
Mhm.
haven't been married for double digits just yet, right? But we are in terms of how long we've been together, we are definitely double digits,
Not really.
sir. Can you believe that?
Yeah, okay, thank
I
you,
know.
'cause I thought I had to
I
clean that
understand
up a
what you're
little bit,
saying.
but
I do.
let me do that
No,
for our
I get it, but you
listeners.
might want to clean it up for the people because they might not know.
I said that because our relationship
Help
just
the people.
really is something that seems like it's so natural and organic. I don't remember a time at this point in my life
Mhm.
where I wasn't with Michaela. That's the cold part, that's the lovely part. That's the part make you smile. Now I do remember my past, but
Mm.
this marriage somewhat is more weighty than my past. It's getting to that point. It's coming to where,
Uh-huh. I get
it's
you.
helping. Let me say this. This is a part that I want you to pay close attention to, listeners, is that I do remember my past, but it doesn't seem to matter as much as it used to
Listen.
because of this relationship, because of the
Mm.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That sounds
It's
like a
gotta heal
healed
at some
wound.
point, right?
Mhm.
I think that's the big thing, that it
Yeah, absolutely.
overshadows some of the bad things that have happened in my past. That's not necessarily just a
Mm.
relationship. Let's say that. What does that look like?
Mhm. Right.
Mm,
Can you hang out there for a second because you said something that struck me? So, what I received from what you just said was where you're at now is so different from where you've been, and not necessarily the first marriage, but just you as a person, that it's different enough at this point where what's behind you now is
mhm.
for real behind you. Does that make sense? Because I get what you said, because for a long time I had really poor self-esteem.
Girl, you pretty.
I didn't think I
You
was
fine.
pretty. I didn't,
Ain't nobody tell you you're not
all
pretty.
the things that go along with,
Look at you.
oh, thank you, honey.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, no.
You see? Y'all, he
No,
be
baby,
flirting with
no.
me. You don't
No,
even know. I wish you could see his
you that.
face.
You this. Yeah, yeah. All right.
Oh, well,
Continue.
thank
I'm sorry, I
you.
got a little
Thank
carried
you,
away there.
dude. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Yeah, come back, right? Come back. What I'm saying is that struck me what you said because so much about this relationship has brought so much joy into my life that it really has been like
Mhm.
medicine
Yeah.
for the soul.
And like I
So I
said,
thank you for
that's
that.
biblical.
Thank you for being you.
Proverbs 17:22 says, "A cheerful
Mm-hmm.
heart is good medicine." Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Preach
I
it,
say
sir.
this
Preach it.
sometimes, and there may be some that disagree with me, but I say that a lot of the Bible, a lot of our scriptures is common sense. Just plain common sense. And also I have a saying that common
So
sense ain't always common.
well, you,
Yeah, so
you know,
common sense will tell
I'm a
you
sense coming.
that feeling good about yourself or feeling good about the relationships that you have. That may not be a love interest, that may just be the relationships that are throughout your life. Are medicine, are good. Keep away diabetes, keep away cancer,
But
it
we
keeps
hope they are.
away hypertension, keeps away those things because feeling good
Yes.
inside creates an array of sunshine outside of yourself. Be who
I
you
think so.
are, girl.
Can I put
Be who you
my
are.
therapist hat on for just a second? Because you just
Dr. Mims, be who
'cause
you
you just
oh,
said
did I
something. So often when I am
we can
in
we might have to tell you about that
oh
later
Jesus,
on this
you did
season.
say that.
All right.
Anywho, starting stuff. Oftentimes when I'm with a client and they ask me, I think there's something wrong with me and my stomach hurts, my head hurts, my back hurts. One of the first things I do is rule out
Mhm.
any actual physiological problems. And I do that by referring them back to their primary care physician. And they get to run through the whole battery of tests and things like that. And then once they've gone to their doctor and the doctor has ruled out anything physical, then when they come back to me, I say, okay, so now let's deal with the underlying emotional disturbance that you're having that's causing these physical problems. So when you said feeling good on the inside brings sunshine on the outside, it really truly does because all of these systems in our body are interconnected. And when one is impacted, they are all impacted. So if you stub your
Amen.
toe, it's going to change your mood. Amen, somebody. It's going to change your whole mood. But if you are emotionally wounded, it might cause your stomach to hurt. And so I think that was good that you said that right there. And I just wanted to just throw the clinical part on it because it's important to know that everything we have is connected. And when you get married, you become one. And when you become one, if a part of you is not right, other parts of you are not right. So I think that that speaks to the importance of having laughter in your marriage and keeping that romance alive. So let me ask you this. Tell me something creative that you do to keep the romance alive
Mm.
that has nothing to do with the hokey
All
pokey,
right. Okay, vertical
the
joyride.
horizontal hokey pokey.
I heard what you said. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Did I say that? Well, okay.
I cannot with you.
We're saved.
You
We're saved
did.
and we're a
Wait,
couple and
say it
we
again.
can talk
What did you say? Say
sometime.
it
Now,
again.
we not just
No, wait. What
what's his name? High
did you say?
C?
The vertical what?
His name was High C.
I don't
Is it High
even know
C
what you're talking about.
or Special C or
High
whatever?
C. Like
In the 90s,
who?
now I gotta explain it. I gotta break it down. In
Help
the
me.
90s,
Now you got to break it down for the
there was this
breakdown. That's
group.
right.
They all were in the same little clique with DJ Quick. And they had Second to None. They had Second to None. They had High C,
Mm-hmm.
AMG.
I
Yes,
remember that.
him.
I don't
Vertical
remember
Joyride.
the what you.
But you know what? I was just saying it, and I know I see her eyes. But you know what? I did.
You only
But you
said
know
that because
what?
I said the horizontal hokey pokey. And you're right. I just looked it up. It's right here. Vertical
There you go. I
Joyride,
know music like that.
AMG.
But that don't change.
These must be samples
That is not
somebody did
correct.
because
It
this
was
says
1990.
2015. That
That
is
is
not
not correct.
correct. Not
But
at
you know
all.
what?
Exactly. I don't know
On
who
this
did this.
podcast,
Sorry.
you gonna get the real. Wait a minute. Let me
Right. So what are
talk.
some creative things
You
you
gonna
do
get the
besides?
real. You know, you gonna get the real on this podcast. You ain't been
Lord,
saved all your life
help me.
now. Stop all this playing.
I
Yeah.
cannot.
You know what I'm saying?
I have not. I'm
I'm
not
talking to
playing.
the
I'm just
people
telling.
and
Are
I'm
you talking
talking
to me?
to
Or
my wife. You ain't
are
been
you talking
saved
to our
all your
people?
life. So you knew where I was going. That's why your eyes got big. Because you know where I'm going. Now, ain't nothing wrong with a little, okay, well, R.E. Robert, he gone.
Yeah, don't you dare. Don't you dare.
He away.
Don't you dare.
He away for a
Remember,
while. I'm
our
sorry.
children might
Okay,
hear this.
anyway, I'm sorry. I went away. I went away
Come
from
on,
where we were
answer
at.
this question. What are some things you do to be?
Okay,
You took
but
a
I'm back.
long walk, like Jill Scott said.
I'm back.
So tell me some
Oh, your
creative.
question. Say it one more time for me.
Can I ask my question? Can I ask my question? Thank
Creative
you.
ways. But tell me again, because I need to be refreshed.
Okay, because I know you and you'll keep cutting me off. So, what are some creative ways to be romantic beyond the stuff we just said?
Okay.
Non-sexual romance.
Some of the things that I do is just listening. Like, I love to listen to Michaela when she thinks I'm not listening.
Mm-hmm.
When she says stuff, and I may just be so nonchalant about it, but I'm listening. I'm taking notes. I'm making sure that at another, maybe a later date, maybe 2 weeks from now, okay, I see that I can use that and put that here. Oh man, this is a beautiful purse. Or, oh wow, have you seen this place? I like to go to this place. Baby, I've never been to the aquarium in Monterey.
Good at that.
That's our next date.
Man, I had so much fun at the aquarium. You took me there for my birthday. I don't know if it was 51 or 52, but I had so much fun. I had never been there and I felt like a little bitty kid. It was amazing. Oh, and remember you took me to my first baseball game for the farm
River
team
Cats.
here in Sacramento. What's the name of the team? The River Cats. And I had never been to the California State Fair, and we went to the State Fair. And that might not seem like a big deal to people, but we were supposed to go the year before, and we couldn't go. I don't know what. Oh, we got locked out of the house, and we couldn't go. Remember? And we couldn't go inside and change our clothes from church. I don't know how, Lord, the things we have been through together. But those things to me, I still remember that. I just told somebody that the other day. I had never been to the State Fair. And part of my 50th birthday weekend, we went to the State Fair. And baby, I had so much fun. And one of my favorite pictures of us
a spontaneous
is from
picture.
the State Fair.
It's one of our best pictures, and it was just in the moment of us just being silly. But it's one of the best pictures.
It really is.
And we have it in our house.
Yes.
I think there's also aspects, and
I love it.
Michaela has named off a few things that do cost money to do, but there's always low-cost things that we're doing. You know, if it just may be sitting around and we say, you know what, baby, get up, put your slides on, put your shoes on, let's go over here and get some ice cream. Or let's do this, or let's just go down here and walk around. Or do this, or
I think we should do that today. Oh, yeah, when we went and walked down by the Capitol.
I think that's
Remember?
part of the
That
romance
was so nice.
and the fun.
I loved it.
Just recently, I took her, around the Capitol, where I do a lot of my work, and showed her different things and different situations that go on there. Just may not seem like much, but it's a way of us becoming closer. It's a way to welcome, even though we share the same world, welcome, come deeper into my world, come deeper into my space.
Yes. I love it. One of the things that we have, and we got this a while ago, we were in LA I don't know what they call it now, but it's always gonna be
The
the Fox
Fox
Hills Mall
Hill
to me.
Mall. Oh my
But
goodness.
we bought these couples cards. Hey, it's gonna always be Fox Hills Mall to me. We bought these cards, these question cards, and we spent one evening like 2 hours going through these cards. And to me, I love that because my husband has a way with words. And so he also has a knack for like saying things that choke me up. But that's one of my most favorite things to do is just ask more questions and learn more about you. You know, one of the things that I like to do is
Mm.
just random text messages through the day. I love you. How you doing? I miss you. I can't wait for you to come home. Things like that. And I think that
Mhm.
it's those little bitty things, right? Like those are small versions of communication that are so, so important. And I don't know that people stress those small things. We worried about if they gonna take us to Cheesecake Factory and that's considered a cheap date, whatever. But it's not even that part of it. We used to take walks, remember, because we had a time when neither one of us had a car. And we would walk, we would take BART, which is the Bay Area Rapid Transit System, kind of like the subway. We would take the bus, and it didn't bother me because I enjoyed spending time with you. And one of our favorite things
Yes.
to do
Yes, we do love
is sit
music.
back and listen to
I
music.
remember now, I wanna bring up this, and this was special to me. May not have been special to you, but this was special to me.
Mhm.
One evening, we were going to a birthday party in, San Francisco, and instead of driving, we caught the BART and walked to the steakhouse that was there, and I thought that was just so special. I thought
Yes.
it was special because
Yes.
who does that? It was just nice to I'm not
It was
searching for parking. Where
nice.
we're from, parking is very limited.
Mhm.
In our hometown, yeah, it's very limited. It's
Listen,
I
in the
think I would
city
compare
in
it to
San
New York.
Francisco, whoo,
Whoever if you live in New York, our New York audience, there is no
that
parking.
was
So,
nice.
for us to catch
Mhm.
what we consider the subway
Listen,
to this place and then walk, and then have a great time at this birthday party, and then walk right on back to the subway, and then go back home, which is beautiful. Fire.
it was
Loved it.
fun.
And we didn't have to drive.
It was nice, and we didn't have to drive.
Yeah. My
Mhm.
wife is,
It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that.
I'm
I
not gonna say that
enjoyed
she
that.
doesn't love doing that, but every now and then she'll do it. But she's more of a, "Look at here, you go on drive, baby, Imma close my eyes while you,
You know what? I like it. And you know one thing that we did? I mean, we like going back down memory lane, but when we went to the 49ers game, bang, bang, Niner gang, yay, area. Sorry, I got my 49ers
Mhm.
gear on right now. But when we took the Amtrak all the way to Levi Stadium, that was so much fun, especially going there. Coming back, we won the game. We beat them Chicken Hawks that day. But that day, coming back was not as nice because people were drunk and blah, 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 blah. Mad because their team lost. But that was a good time too. I enjoyed that. So I don't mind taking Amtrak. I love taking Amtrak. I just need a little leeway. I need to prepare, get my mind right. So I think that that's one of the things that we want to encourage our couples to do. Create those memories that are not the routine or the mundane. Do something different. Do something fun. Have a good time. We went to Monterey at early 2020 before the lockdown happened, and I married some high school friends of mine. I married them. After we did all the celebratory stuff with them, I really wanted to see the ocean. I'm about to cry now. When I tell you that was one of the most spectacular things I had ever seen, is just to watch the waves coming in and the sound of the water and to just feel it. Those are things I'll never forget. And I got to experience those things with you. And I think that that's a part of the joy that we have in our marriage. Okay, let's get to the nitty gritty of it, sir. So, could you tell me a time, when it felt a little crusty, when things felt a
Mhm.
little boring or
Um,
stressful in our relationship?
No,
You
but
said that like you had a few
once
to tell.
again, like we said at the beginning in our disclaimer, the truth of the matter is relationships sometimes have those times to it. That's part of being married. That's part of being connected. That's part
Yeah.
of sharing the world of someone
Mhm.
else, sharing your
Mhm.
world with someone else. In this season, because this happened, I would say a couple of weeks ago. In this season, we're just busy. We got a lot going on, got a lot on our minds. And as I shared at the top of this podcast, we've been sick. So put that on top of everything else that goes on in our life. And no, we're not saying that our
Mm.
life is any different from anybody else's. But think about that. You're managing jobs and employment, you're managing your church space, you're managing family, you're managing all these
Mm.
things, endeavors that you
Mhm.
both have, that you have together and you have as individuals. And then where does the relationship come in?
Correct.
That's big stuff right there. I know I'm talking to somebody
Mm.
out there, one
Mhm.
of our
Mhm.
listeners, somebody
Mhm.
hears us. When does that come in? And we had a conversation a couple of weeks ago about
Yeah,
that, about in everything that we do, baby, I
we
don't wanna
did. I
lose you.
remember that.
I don't want to lose you. I wanna be intentional about the growth
Correct.
of our relationship.
Mhm.
That sometimes we gotta talk about that.
Mhm.
Sometimes we gotta reel it in. Yeah,
Mhm.
I don't wanna be going towards a doctoral program and be so focused on being Dr. Mims that I forget about being husband Mims, grandfather Mims,
Mm. Mhm.
dad. I don't wanna forget about
Mm.
those things, and
Dad.
so I told my wife, I'm missing you. I want more of you.
Mm. You did say
I
that.
wanna spend more time with you. What can we do to do that? I go to, my program, this
Mhm.
next week in North Carolina, and my wife said, "I'm coming. I'm coming." I said, "Well,
North
go on
Carolina,
then,
come
'cause
on,
it's
raise
so
up.
much better
I
when you
am.
come."
I am.
And I told all my little cohort people, "Hey, my
Aw.
wife, we gonna have a good time." Yeah, so I think that's one of the things or the advice that I could give to couples out there, or people who are in relationships, not just couples. Even though we talk about the second time around, we're not just talking to couples, we're
Mhm.
talking to our single our single men and women too, our people who are waiting on
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
Boaz or waiting on
Yeah.
that special young lady to come along.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. You have to be prepared, right? And I think that that's a big deal, especially in today's society when sometimes people take relationships very cavalier where you can swipe this way or swipe that way. I just wanna hook up with you. But if you're serious about a relationship, these are some of the things you definitely wanna consider, is
Mhm.
that there are gonna be those more challenging conversations that you have to have, and, there are gonna be those points in time when the stress that comes externally can impact you internally, right? So, finances, children, work, school, ministry, there's all of these external factors that can impact your relationship. And so it's so important to insulate that. So I think one of the things I like to do, and I'll use today as an example. So on Fridays, I have a call with my girlfriends. I call it the hen party because we don't do nothing but get on there and cluck for an hour. But these are my girls for 20 plus years and I love them and we support each other. Well, as you can tell, I'm still healing. One of my girlfriends isn't feeling well. And they were like, oh, well, what about today? And I said, today's not going to, today being Saturday, no, that's not going to work for me. Let me tell you why. Because I have a few clients in the morning. I have some personal time for massage. Thank God for the massage. I feel much better. I had lunch with another girlfriend. I flat out told them today is my husband's only day off. And I'm not going to spend any additional time outside of spending time with him. I'm just not going to do it. And so being intentional about making sure that your spouse is your number one priority. So, because shoot, I can pick up the phone and talk to both of them. Ain't either one of them working right now. They're both retired, so they are available more frequently than they used to be. So I can call them tomorrow morning or whatever. But you have one day off, and so you are the priority every day. I think that's a great way to stay connected.
I
Is
also
check
want to
your
say this.
priorities. Check what's important to you.
You shouldn't be afraid to say what needs to be said. What I mean by that is sometimes, obviously, in relationships, we avoid things because we believe, oh, well, the fallout, they're not going to like that. She's not going to like that. He's not going to like that. That's going to
Mm.
create friction. It's going to be a funk because I said what I said. But a momentary friction for a eternal gain, that's the kind of thing. The Bible talks about that. Is that these light afflictions that we have are only momentary for this eternal life that we have. And I look at that, I compare that to relationships.
True.
Sometimes it may not sound good coming out. You know, hey, you don't want to be so busy that you forget about me. What do you mean? What do you mean? Hey, I'm just saying what I'm saying because I care about this relationship. I care about what we're doing here. I want more of you. And I hope you
I love that.
see it in that way, not in a nagging way, but in a way of saying that, just like you said, I put this relationship as a priority in my life. You know, you are my priority.
Yeah. Shoot, and not to mention, we going to North Carolina, and one of them lives in North Carolina, and I got plans to see her in person on Friday while I'm there. So I'm about to see you and hang out with you. And here's the thing, I get baffled sometimes by people who are not friends with their spouse.
Uh-oh. Here she
Like,
go.
I genuinely enjoy spending time with you. Here I go. I genuinely enjoy spending time with you. You are my friend. And when people don't enjoy spending time with their spouse, that's a red flag for me, especially, like I said, I do this for a living. So when I see that, I'm like, oh, they get on my nerves. Oof, I wish he would go over here. No, I'm like, you still playing video games? You got up this morning, you didn't come back. I know you went to pray, but did you come? You know, I'm always like, baby, you left me. And he's like, baby, I didn't leave you. I'm just down the hall. No, you got up out of our bed and you left me and you didn't come back. But I genuinely enjoy my husband's company. And so I think that that's part of the joy of our relationship is that I seriously like you.
You know, I heard
I
Lil
like you as
John.
a person. You are a great human
I
being.
heard Lil John. He said
Okay,
friends
that's
and
my
lovers.
story and I'm sticking to it.
I heard him say it.
What'd you hear?
Friends and lovers.
Okay, so yeah, we are going to
Ursher was singing on that.
we coming to
Ursher
the
was
end
singing
of
in the
another one,
background.
y'all. But Ursher.
Ursher. Yeah.
Not Usher,
Friends and
but
lovers.
Ursher.
You got to be friends and
Ursher,
lovers with
crazy
your
man.
spouse. You got to love him or her, but you also got to like him or her. I don't just love you, I like you.
Listen, facts of the matter.
Yeah.
I like you. I like you. Sorry, my mind went to juvenile. I'm sorry.
We're going to have to put some kind of warning label on this episode.
Sorry, y'all.
We didn't take it there. But you know what? Sometimes you got to take it there. You got to take it there.
We
gotta
sure
let you know
did.
that I'm not that old. I'm not that old. I'm still young.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted. Mr. Mims, what are some closing encouraging words for our audience? What can you say to them about not neglecting fun and affection in their relationships as we come to a close?
For my couples out there, first time, second time, even your third time, you've been looking for somebody who accepts you for who you are. Never push down who you are, because that right person accepts you for your quirkiness, for your goofiness, the way that you say words wrong.
Say it, sir.
Whatever it may be. There's someone out there. I don't want to say like you got to be searching all over, because you don't.
Mhm.
God will send that person. You that are married, you that are married again, you that are in this for the second time like we are. I didn't think it was possible for someone to accept all of me, my intelligence and my goofiness.
Mhm.
But that's what you need. You need someone who is, okay, act a fool. All right.
Mhm.
All right. Be smart now. All right. Get yourself together. Who's going to pull your coattail? Single, single people.
Hmm.
While you're dating, if you are dating, if you are looking, man, be yourself. Be who you gonna be. Set your standards. You got your standards? You set them. Hey, this the way I still like cotton candy. I still like riding on the carousel. I mess around and go to Six Flags for it close.
I know cake.
Whatever you do, continue to do that. I still read suspense novels. Whatever you do, continue to do that, and someone will fit right on into that. I like getting flowers.
Mhm.
Like we just said, don't
Yes.
be afraid to say what is on your mind. Set the tone.
Mm.
I don't think it's wrong to say, I like to be treated like this. I like to have fun like this.
Mm.
I work 40 plus hours a week. So when I have these weekends, I want to have some fun. I have to admit, and I know I'm supposed to be encouraging, but I'm gonna say
I
this.
know that's right.
Every now and then I turn the house system up loud and play something. And we get in here and dance and shake a tail feather. We do whatever it got to be done. But please do that. And then
Bend over, let me
understand
see you
that
shake a tail feather.
that
Sorry.
is God's plan for us to enjoy each other and enjoy our
Mhm.
lives together. That is God's plan. That is part of God's plan for your life, for you to laugh,
100%.
love, and enjoy.
Absolutely. I love that. Well, thank you, kind sir. Baby, can you tell the people where they can find us? And I don't know if you have the deets, but can you shout out all of our listeners from where they are
You can
listening
find
from?
us
But
at
first of all, can you tell the people
2x
where to find
at
us?
judahinthegrove.com. Once again, it's the number 2, the letter X at judahinthegrove.com. Please hit us up. Let us know how we're doing. Let us know how we're not
.com.
doing. What can we do to improve? What do you like? What do you want to hear? We
Mhm.
are open to all
Mhm.
your suggestions
Mhm.
because we definitely want to grow together with you. So hit us up. We will answer you back.
Absolutely.
Shout outs. Now,
Absolutely.
we've been sick for a couple of weeks here, but California, you always
Right.
showing us love because we live in California. So I get that. I
Dun,
appreciate that.
dun,
California
dun,
knows how to
dun, dun,
party.
dun.
Yeah. In the
Dun, dun,
city
dun,
of
dun.
Elk Grove. Okay, not LA.
Hey.
But Florida. What? Lowrider? Y'all are doing it out there. Jacksonville, Orlando, Miami, all y'all. Fort Lauderdale,
Mhm.
Sarasota, all y'all. We thank you for that. We thank you for the love that you are giving the second time around. Obviously, people in Virginia, obviously, people in New York. Thank you so much for listening to the second time around.
Virginia.
Nationally, oh, we talking about on the other
Thank
side of the
you.
world. Hong Kong. What? I didn't know I didn't know we was
International.
popping in Hong Kong. We popping in Hong
Stop it.
Kong. Japan, all those great places. Thank you so much. Germany, thank you. But yeah, it's a blessing that at least
Praise the
if it's
Lord.
one person
That's
that's
a blessing.
listening, we appreciate
That's a
that.
blessing.
We definitely
Listen,
do it for you. We do it for you. That
absolutely.
you will understand that you are not the only person
Mhm.
that's going through
Mhm.
the different things that you're going through in relationships and spiritual. So we
Exactly.
thank you for that. We thank you for listening to us, and we
Absolutely.
pledge and promise to provide
Mhm.
great laughs and rejoicing content with a marriage and family therapist,
Mm.
a real marriage and family therapist, not a life coach. Okay, I got to say that sometime because some folks think life coaching is the same. No, no, no. You couldn't sit through class. You a life coach. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. Oh, no, I didn't. I apologize.
All right. So I
I
think we need to say,
apologize. You ain't got no license, but you
we
trying to
sure
bootleg
did,
your
Lord
way
Jesus.
through counseling.
Y'all duck low.
All right.
Get under the table because he's throwing rocks. All right, y'all. Listen, we love you. We are grateful for you. And we are going to sign off for now. So just know that we pray that you are happy. We pray that you are
Go to school
healthy.
too.
But
Go to
most of
school
all, we
if
pray
you're gonna
that
try to do
you
what we do.
thrive. And
All
we'll see
right.
you next time.
Bye.
We love y'all. Bye.
Thank you for joining us this week. We look forward to continuing the conversation with you in our next episode.
Our love is